Hey up Logan, how we diddly doing? Welcome everybody. Oh, I better turn that down, don't I? Otherwise I'm gonna look and sound like a shaved tail Louis. How are we all doing? I'd forgotten all about this. And it's actually Nabist's fault. While we're on Windows, we get a chance to smack the Truckers MP around, which I haven't done in a long while. All the joys of using Windows, as opposed to the limitations on the Linux. Hey up Michael, how are you? Hope you and Craig are safe and well. So, excuse me, you'll have to forgive me, I'm very tired, I've only just got in. So I thought to drag my Mac and my custom trailer over into TruckersMP. Now, I know this is American truck, so it's nowhere near as wild or wacky as what Euro Truck Simulator is. But nevertheless, I thought we'd give it a go. I don't know how this is going to work as we're live streaming. There's only 87 people on the US simulation server. The Pro Mods map modification is enabled on this server. There's the US arcade and the straight simulation where there's only 15 people on it. Okay, well, I'm going to try the US simulation server and see how it goes, see if it all works. Let's see if it signs us in. Hey up Craig, lovely to see you. Let's hope it signs us into TruckersMP and we'll see how the game performs and streams while we're on the wind blows, just saying. It's telling me the cruising Missouri event's on, but me being a cheap bastard, I've not even bought it yet. Looks like we're in. And we're in ghost mode. Beautiful. And sure enough, here's my beautiful map with my customised trailer. Beautiful. That we can drag all over the map. I had a fun day yesterday, was changing my PC to a new case and bent the pins on you. Only you could do that, Michael. Just saying. Now I'm using a 3700X until I can buy a new 5800 XT CPU. Well done, Michael. You get a cookie. Hey up Robbie, lovely to see you. Excuse me, hope you're safe and well. So I guess the first thing we better do, whilst we're on this beautiful US server, I'm assuming it is a server in the US, so we might get a bit of lag. I guess the first thing we better do is go and look for a job. So we're currently in Elko. We've got Elko to Twin Falls, which I think we've already been to. Elko to Winnemucca, which I think we've already been to. Elko to Jackpot, which we've already been to. Oh, Elko to Pocatello in Idaho. 5 hours 1 minute, we ain't been there. 4 hours 9 minutes left to go and physically grab the job.
Time to hit the road.
So let's fire my beast baby up. And let's go and pick this load up and get used to driving with no AI traffic, just real truck players. Well, at least I didn't. Oh, I thought, you know, do you know what, Michael? I was waiting for you to drag that up. Listen, how many other wannabe game streamers do you know that have chucked a full cup of coffee, not deliberately, I might add, right square in the centre of the PC? How many others do you know? Oh yeah, none. Only I could. At least I did mine with style. I mean, yours is a bit wimpy, really. Oh, I bent the pins on the CPU. Well, we've all done that. I mean, yeah, that's not something that's unique to you. You're just a chab for doing it.
Finally, we are here.
Especially somebody of your experience. You know, and the thing is, Michael, I'd spent 35 years as a professional IT person, and I still managed to lob a full cup of coffee into the centre. I couldn't do it. If you lot all paid me $100 ago, I could not replicate that. How I did that, I will never know. So here's our beautiful Mac. A big yellow and black Mac. The only thing we haven't got is a Canon back. I don't want to put the wheels that way, do I? So anyway, it don't surprise me, Michael, because I've done plenty of shit in the past that's just as unbelievable. Seriously, comedy writers couldn't write it. But you know, I mean, a person of your intelligence and experience, I am quite shocked that you've ended up pin bending. Just saying. Old pin bender Michael, I think we'll call you that for a while now. Is Craig had his money's worth out of it? Is he giving you a bit of jip over it? Shoving it round here, I don't even know if this is where we've got to pick the bloody thing up from. Yeah, it says it is. The other thing I love about this game is how it leaves you clueless, feckless and absolutely clueless. I do love that about this game. That's nicely done, Ebeez. I mean, you know, that's done smoother than Michael bending pins on a CP. You know, I'm going to have some money's worth out of it, Michael, don't you? I mean, really, bud, you shouldn't have said anything, but anyway. Okay, there. I mean, this is, you know, this is putting the pros to shame. This is putting real trucks to shame, just saying. This is just so pro and smooth. I'm guessing Michael can only dream of manoeuvres like this. The bent pins on his Ryzen 5700, just saying. Can't wait to tell Jeff that you bent the pins on your Ryzen. He'll piss himself. That's just the sort of trick that I'd do, actually. Because unlike the Intel CPUs, they're not really pins, are they? Whereas on the Ryzens they are like little needles, aren't they? So I'm guessing it's easy done. Certainly seems it was easy for Michael to do, just saying. As we're on TruckersMP, we don't want to embarrass ourselves, just saying. We want to make out we're pro drivers, even if we're not. Use the following key to stop the engine, and then press the any key. Where is the any key? Jeff will piss himself when he knows, I tell you. Well, I had run the PC for several hours before doing it, and the CPU still stuck on the heatsink, and I was trying to twist it, and it stuck on and bent the pins. Well, well, the 7000, 9000 series are done just like Intel's now. Yeah, probably. They've got the the knobbles on as opposed to pins. Hey up, Cody, lovely to see you. So,
ready to roll.
Now again, we could have chose Euro Truck Simulator and gone on a server which had thousands of players on it. Oh my god, am I going to hit the wall here? But as you lot all know, my favourite is American Truck. So I decided to come on the lesser populated American truck server. Guessing there's still a fair share of douchey bags and Krebs and Gizbolts, even though there's far less players on this server. Because I just love my American truck. Euro truck's great, but nothing touches my American truck. God help if I ever hear anybody dissing American truck. Oh my god, they'll get both barrels. Just saying. Bit of a bumps a daisy exit there, but not one of my preferred depots to pick up or drop off at.
Turn right.
Okay, so let's do our cheeky 5-hour drive on the server. We will be observing the server rules, because we don't want to go and get ourselves banned when we've just got back on it. Cody. I can't. Oh, I can. You have to be stationary, I think, to do that. Yesterday I played the new Missouri map, and I drove through the town I work in. It felt so close to the original, but of course they shorten it. Yeah, absolutely. It's not. I think it's. Is it 1 to 4? The SCS maps as opposed to 1 to 1. I'm sure it is a 1 to 4. So it's a quarter size, I think. Just check my lights before I get going. Yeah, lights are on. So, very excited to be back on TruckersMP. It's been so long since I was on TruckersMP. We're in our own Mac Pinnacle with our custom matching-ish trailer. All SCS, of course. Not going to bother trying to download multiplayer compatible mods only to find the cause issues. We're playing it stock. Waiting for the Hawaii expansion pack. SCS could call it Hawaii. You can't drive there from here. Yeah, they could do, Craig. Or they could call it, you know, Pin Out in Hawaii. Oh God, I hope you've had some mileage out of Michael. I hope you've wound him up. Give it the Barry McGuigan. Got to be done. About 1 to 4 roads are shorter, but roads are similar. And the major viewpoints are there. That's great, Cody. Hey up, Ray. How you diddly doing? So it's actually been so long since I've been on TruckersMP. And I'm hoping we do pass other trucks. I hope I don't have to do this whole journey alone. Solo. Now I have disabled Truckee.io map.
Turn left.
I'm sure it is compatible with TruckersMP. But while I'm getting back into the saddle and reacquainting myself with all this shit,
keep right and then turn right.
I was also shocked at how easy to bring all the software apps that I use on Linux down on Windows. So obviously OBS Studio, but GIMP, Caden Live, Audacity, beautiful, all readily available on the wind blows. Which means I can actually, when I get some time, actually spend some time using some apps to make videos and some video editing, which is not something which I usually do. But I would certainly like to. Get into Caden Live a bit more for sure. So here we go, out into the amazing yonder that is TruckersMP. So far we haven't seen a soul, Be right back on the map. We're back, and the first thing to note is the way station's not pulled us in. How cool is that? I'm just going to pop that on 4 speed. I want to sit at 65. That'd be nice. If this little Mac will do that, which I'm sure it will. There we go. Let's put the cruise on. 64, it's close enough. So we've got £33,000 on the back, and we're going to Pocatello rather, to the rail export. Just got to hope we don't get any, you know, bent piston rod. Hey, there's our first chum. There's our first real trucker on the American truck. I'm guessing this is going to be not only a ton of fun, but a ton of enjoyment as well. And as I say, you can do this on the Linux, but it's such a messy affair, and it's very hit and miss. It's not as simple as what it is on the wind blows. I can't even do that anymore since my old laughing joke, because the voice box just ain't what it used to be, I'm afraid. But hey, it's what it is. I have to say, this is all running really rather beautifully. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. It's running really rather beautifully on my screen. I don't need that now, do I? Actually, because I've got the speed in the centre console. I didn't realise that. Excuse me. Do apologise. Getting old. Bit of a Jeff Scoomer cough today. Now we're up to 50. So let's ludge it up. The stream looks really good. Thank you, Cody. That's very kind. As I say, considering we're on budget hardware, I'm very, very happy with it all. I think we're going a bit fast there. I think we need to back it down. Not sure we needed to go to 46, but anyway. Here's Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? Nice to see you. By the way, Jeff, just so you know, Michael treated himself to a skooma pipe and a bit of skank, and decided to take a lungful while he was trying to change the CPU in his PC, and he's ended up bending all the pins. I hope you're going to rip the shit out of him. What do you reckon? So now he's down to Ryzen 3700. I mean, it makes me laugh. Michael says, oh, down to a Ryzen. I'm using a bloody Ryzen 1600 for Christ's sake. So Michael's chub processor is still about 1,000 times better than what I'm using. But anyway, I hope you're going to have some mileage out of it, Jeff. Craig did come in the stream earlier on and say Michael's got a lovely, lovely set of pins. Somebody else said he was all pinned out. Although somebody else said it was difficult to try and pin Michael down. Oh, Jeff, I hope you're going to have some mileage out of this on your next live stream, I tell you. This has got to be done. Lovely to see you, Ray. I hope you're safe and well, dude. My God, it feels so weird to to not only be back on American Truck Simulator, but to be back on TruckersMP. It feels like I've gone back to the future. It feels like I've gone back 10 years. Do you know what I mean? I remember playing this on Windows 7. And here we are on Windows 11. Cripes. Happy days. Happy days. Oh, I can't just stop and check the chat now, can I? I've got to physically pull it over because I'm on the online server. So I better start and get used to doing that. We were on pins and... Love it, Craig. To see if that 3700 would work, Evie. Well, you know, I'm just glad it's worked for the lad. You know, I mean, I'd hate him to have to pin a, you know, a phone photograph of the CPU with the bent pins so we could, you know, post it on the Discord. But anyway, I have straightened bent pins with the magnifying glasses. Wow, that must have been tricky, Jeff, because aren't magnifying glasses usually big and round, and the pins are really tiny, so that's all respect to you. Was that while you were having skooma, or... Fucker in eye. And Len's using X-Acto knife blade, very careful. Ah, right, so you cheated. So you actually used the magnifying glass for looking through, not for straightening the pins. Why don't you bring another coffee? Your PC now. Really, Michael? Really? Terrible thing, you know, envy. Well, I might just do that, you know, especially if I'm walking all bent up. Oh dear. Oh, I'm going to have some mileage out of this now, I tell you. How's the Ryzen 3700 doing, Michael? Is it quick enough for you? You could do a new video, Michael. Mike's downgrades. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, stop it, Michael. Oh, dear. You crack me up, you really do. So I guess you'll be selling that CPU then. For sale. Lightly used Ryzen. Good condition. One careful owner. Bit bent. Hey up CFW, how you diddly doing? GEB, I'm getting one next week. I bet poor old Michael's sitting there with a face like Popeye chewing a wasp. Oh, God be done, isn't it? Oh, you've made my night, Michael. I tell you, don't have a change. You gotta have a bit of shits and gigs. Oh my God, I haven't laughed like that since I had my stroke. Oh dearie me. Oh, cripes. It's all Jeff's fault, you see, because I see him having fun on his streams and I think, well, if he can, I bloody well will. And what happens, Michael comes on and tells me his CPU's a bit bent. Did you manage to get it off the cooler without breaking the cooler, Michael, or is that a bit bent as well? Hang on a sec, see what Ray's put. Oh dear. I haven't laughed this much since I don't know when. I'm waiting on new headphones. Bought pairs over the weekend. Good for you, Ray. I hope none of them have got bent pins on the jacks and stuff, just saying. If they have, you might want to, you know, pass them on to Michael. I'm hearing he's into bent pins at the minute. Oh my God. Laughing nearly bought a round. I think this is the best stream of my new stream series so far. It's interesting because, you know, I was thinking about Jeff, and when Jeff's playing Nolf, there is a key, I think, isn't there, Jeff, that you can map that allows you to bend round the corner without exposing your whole self to the enemy. You kind of just bend a little bit round there, a bit like a pin on a Ryzen CPU. You know, you just bend it slightly. I know Craig did say that he was going to treat Michael to a new DVD, being as Michael loves his soccer. Bend it like Beckham. Oh my God. Oh, laugh, I nearly bought a freaking round, I tell you. Oh, it's the best gigs I've had in ages. Yeah, how did I know? Even on TruckersMP, we've got these goddamn life-wasting way stations. Why? Why? That's what I want to ask. Why, SCS? Either do something with the way stations or remove them. Because all they are is a pain in the proverbial ass. I mean, really? Oh dear. Hey Boyd, how you diddly doing? Lovely to see you, man. Love it, Ray. Oh dear. Is Michael at work tonight, Craig? Well, I guess it's not night for you guys, is it? It's night for us here in England. But I guess in the UK, you're what, 8 hours-ish plus behind? So it's daytime for you guys and girls, I guess. Well, good for you, Michael. Just don't, don't waste the day sitting there thinking, you know, my Ryzen 5 series is now a Ryzen 3 series. You know, and make sure when you are gaming on your PC, you sit up straight. I don't want you all bent over. Anyway, I'll stop having a bit of mileage out of Michael now. But thanks for sharing, Michael. You've made my day.
Go straight on.
Absolutely made my day, you have.
Keep left.
Keep left, yes ma'am. So far, we've seen one other real trucker on the ATS multiplayer servers. One, Uno. We've only seen Dast Ein. But we have seen one other real player, so, you know, I suppose we should be grateful, really. Oh, this is a 40-mile-an-hour bend, and Ebeez is ludging into it. That's alright, we're in a big bad Mac. With a wrong trailer on the back. Oh check that out. Beautiful, isn't it? Hey, Ebeez' rig. Afternoon, to be honest. Oh, right, okay, thank you. We're going anyway. Well, we're on our way to Pocatello. We're on TruckersMP, and we're making our way over to Pocatello. There you go. We're currently in Twin Falls. So we started off in Elko. We've gone through Jackpot. We're just going through Twin Falls up to Pocatello. Not sure what load we've got on the back. Because I really didn't take any notice of it. What we got? Used packaging, £33,000. 33,000 points. In a real man's truck. In the Mac Pinnacle. Beautiful. And I'd love to say it's got that rich, creamy, deep SCS engine sound, but of course it hasn't. Creech Bum or Slav Jerry or Z mods, it's not. But anyway, in the school bus yellow, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I love the yellow. I think it really suits Max. But being an Englishman who knows puck all about American trucks, who's just absolutely in love with American Truck Simulator and the American trucks.
Get ready to turn left.
And has been on Linux for a couple of years solid, and has had to come back to the Wimblows because his beloved 2 truck simulators are busted
left, and then turn
on the Linux. I thought we'd take this opportunity to load up TruckersMP. And do a few jobs on the TruckersMP. I've also linked back up to my World of Trucks website. I've put shortcut links underneath these live streams / videos when they become videos. Just so you lot can go and have a nose if you want to have a nose. I have been playing Euro Truck since 2012 and I've been playing American Truck since 2016, but very casually and very on and off. I've never really played it seriously. But I am going to check the driving academy out, and I think it would be so cool if they would introduce a proper full career mode that was an actual game mode in the game, where you start out without even a driving license and you've got to, you know, pass all your HGV tests, and I think it'd be great fun. But I guess somebody over at SCS has grabbed a copy of ATS Expansion and feverishly trying to incorporate animated pick-up and drop-off points into the game, and that's the focus. And I just think there's so many other areas that they could focus on which would really, really improve the game exponentially, rather than leaving it all to the modders. And engine sounds is one of them. You know, because I don't think they're doing the Mac MP8 engine any justice at all. Just my 10 penneth worth. Of course, I'm playing this on a Ryzen AM4 platform with a Ryzen 5 1600AF 6-core 12 thread with straight pins.
And then turn right.
24 gigs of RAM and an NVIDIA RTX 3050 8GB graphics card, so very much budget entry level hardware, and on the Linux this is not even possible for me using this hardware. On the Windows it runs absolutely beautiful, but then again I have got 0 mods installed. I'm just playing the game vanilla. Well, that's not true. I have got all the SCS DLC, and I went through my SCS DLC list today, and there's 2 I'm missing, and one of them is Missouri. I have added Illinois to the wish list, but I don't think that's out yet. And I see Missouri is on sale already for £8, so it's 20% off. Well, it's going to come down a lot more than that. As I've got pretty much every other DLC apart from I think 3 paint packs I haven't got. The Valentine's, the Steampunk, and another one as well. And I think the only other pack that I haven't bought is the Michelin pack, although I've got a cheeky feeling I've actually bought that and got it installed. But the Steam client can't make its mind up whether that's in my library or not. So that's all I'm missing. If Missouri continues to be on sale, I'll just chip up the £8 and add it, because we do have all the other DLCs in the game. And if we check my map out, oh cripes, I forgot this is TruckersMP, isn't it? Not good. Just saying, not good. I was going to say, Jeff, if you're still in the stream, if you want to lend Michael your magnifying glass, you might be able to straighten some of them pins and save having to buy a new one, just saying. I'm sure that would be an interesting way of spending your evening, watching your live stream and at the same time straightening his pins, just saying. Trying to make it fit again. You say it stuck to the cooler, Michael. What did you use for thermo paste then? Chewing gum or something? You got no thermo paste, so you thought you'd pop a bit of used chewing gum in there as heat dissipation. Just a thought. 80-70, we're doing 66, we're doing just fine. Excuse me. And this little Mac is an absolute workhorse, so she should be fine, even though she's in day cab configuration. She's even fine. I hope it's Big Michael. MX6 I was using. Alright, okay. I'm surprised it, stuck fast to the cooler. But I still don't understand how you bent the pins unless you left the CPU in place and tried to twist the cooler off. Is that what you did? Rather than taking the cooler and the CPU out and then perhaps using a knife or something.
Keep right and then exit right.
To get between the CPU and the cooler. I don't know.
Exit right.
And have you damaged the pins, Michael, or have you just bent them? And when you say you've bent them, do you mean you've just bent them or you've twisted and bent them?
Turn right.
Cripes! I'll come up there with a bit of gusto. Although there's not a lot. I mean, I've only seen one of the truckers so far. So, I'm guessing we don't want to concern ourselves
Go
too
straight
much.
on. Get ready to turn right.
I don't even know why I'm checking my mirrors, because there's no AI traffic on
Turn right.
the multiplayer servers, and I'm guessing the chances of us, you know, it's not Euro Truck, I'm guessing the chances of us bumping into 5 or 6 other real players at the depots are pretty slim to non-existent. I'm liking the look of that overweight trailer.
Guidance is now finished.
Shall we have a bit of a bash at that, a bit of a go at that? I think so, just saying. Let's get the 4 ways up. I like the look of that trailer. Now that's a trailer, just saying. Shall we have a bit of that? Let's see how the big bad Mac copes with it. You watch, it's probably going 2,000 mile. It means, of course, we will have to dismiss our own trailer, but hey ho, that's what it is. Nice work. Are you reading this down there? Or is the chat covering it? Right, okay. Let's go and see where that bad boy's going, because now that's a trailer, isn't it? Just saying. That's a trailer and a half. I don't even know if I can swing this round here, because it does tend to turn a bit like the Titanic. Oh, done like a pro Ebeez. You know, I could move to the States and become a real Mac driver, couldn't I? Just saying. I'm sure Mac could fall over themselves to have me as one of their, you know, Mac ambassadors. Just saying. It's old Ebeez from the UK. Got to get him on the books. Let's have a look in the freight market. Oh, that's a beautiful trailer. Going down to Salina in Utah. I think we're going to have a bit of that. You know what? Yeah, you can take my trailer off me. And yeah, I know it's a bit heavy. Let's get the beacons on. The only thing I've not got is the flags on, because I can't leave the flags on all the while. Wow, you'd think I was on a Ryzen 5700X with the quality, wouldn't you? Let's load this bad boy up. We can take the 4 ways off, but we can leave the beacons on. Just to warn other real players that, you know, Ebeez is in the house and he's got a big daddy load on, just saying. Now, for those of you that were wondering why I've got a bull bar on the Mac, well, that's why. So you probably know it all as a bull bar. I know it's a glancing bar. Allows me to glance off other items. And I know we're coming out the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll get away with it. Okay, so let's make our way to Salina. The gorgeous, beautiful Salina. Just bear with me a second, Michael, and I'll read what you've typed. Oh dear, that was funny. the CPU in the head tilted back after I unscrewed the screws, and I guess it tilted enough to bend one flat against the CPU. That's a bloody shame. Because if it's flat against the CPU, I'm guessing it's buggered. So the only cure for that is to buy a new CPU, I'm guessing.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Of course you will, lovey. Old Ebeez
Go
back
straight
in
on.
the saddle. Absolutely amazing. I mean, look at this. Stunning, or what?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh my
Turn right.
God. I'm in seventh heaven. As I say, I feel like I could almost be in the States driving a real map. What did that bump for? Was it a marker or something? Hang on a sec. I don't think there's any. Is there anybody else on the server? Not around me, there's not. Just saying. Yeah, because the way it flattens, might look the pin will break off if you try to straighten it out. That's a shame, Michael. That's a bloody shame. The only tip I could give you is the proper way to bend the pin back is to heat it up with either a heat gun or a hairdryer before you try and bend it, because that'll make it go soft and pliable as opposed to brittle, which is when the things usually snap. Just saying. So if you've got some long nose pliers and a hairdryer, you could have a go at straightening it back, but you'd seriously need to heat it right up first. Just saying. Because if you try and just bend it back, it'll be brittle and it'll just snap. For sure. What's this little light load we've got on the back? This looks awesome, doesn't it? Just saying. You gotta love American truck. Good luck getting loads like this on Euro truck, just saying. I think I would like to sit at 50. But we're down to 45 already. Why we're down to 45, I've no idea. Whether it's because we're on the outskirts of a city or something, I don't know. So, oh, I can't, can I? On TruckersMP. Keep forgetting that you can't just, you know, press escape, or you can't just press the map key. Don't work like that, does it? Assuming we've got plenty of time to complete this job. I've stopped in the wrong place to have a scenic view, haven't I? I should have used a hairdryer before taking the AIO off. Who knew MX6 would be like super glue? Well, are you sure it was MX6 you put on it? Are you sure Craig didn't slip your little tube of no-nails? And said, yeah, it's really good, Michael. This will keep your CPU cool. Good old no-nails. Oh dear, I must stop having mileage out of Michael now. Does the beacon turn the back beacons on? It doesn't, does it? It's just flags. Oh well, I'll leave my beacons on. You never know, I might see another trucker. We've seen one trucker so far. I actually think that's really sad because I think this is so much the better game than Euro Truck. Oh, come on! Get the hell out of here. For the love of buggery. Cheese and rice.
Rerouting.
How many more of these goddamn stops am I going to have to suffer that are pointless and have no purpose in the game other than to slow your journey down? There you go, look, stop at the truck scale. There you go, vehicle gross weight £100,000. Thank you, have a safe journey. What a pointless freaking exercise. Just saying. Lovely to see you, CFW. The family's safe and well, bud. I mean, now that's a cargo, just saying. And we're in a real man's truck. I just think the Macs are really masculine, whereas something like the International Lone Star is very feminine. I know that sounds a bit sexist, but it's actually not meant to be. I just think, you know, Mack trucks were built for men. I'm sure there's plenty of women drive Mack trucks. But it really is a man's truck, and it's rugged, it's bulky, it's bold, it's brash, it don't care. And, you know, it's not trying to be anything other than a Mack truck. It's not trying to be super technologically advanced. It's not trying to be super streamlined. It's just what it is. A reliable workhorse. Can we get 50? A combined weight of £100,000. Guessing we can. Yay, 50, there we go. Get the cruise on. And let's make our way down to Salina. EB, don't tell Mike, but I switched his MX6 earlier with crazy glue. Oh, if you had, that would have been so funny. Tuber no nails, welded it onto the cooler. Well, hopefully, Michael, you didn't make the same mistake and put MX6 on your Ryzen 3700 downgrade, which for me would be a serious upgrade, but for you it's a downgrade, I'm guessing. So I was looking today, Michael, at upgrades for my CPU. Can't remember whether it was you, Craig, Nabist or Jeff that suggested I might want to look at upgrading the CPU. So I've been looking today at how cheap the AM4 versions of Ryzen 9s are. So I might treat myself to, because like the 120, 130 quid used, which is outstanding value for money. You know, I think that's a 12 core 24 thread CPU. It's about 165 watt TDP, I think, which compared to the Ryzen 5, which is just a measly 65 watt, which is 190 watt TDP. But I have got a 750 watt power supply in this PC that you're looking at, so I'm guessing we've got the power supply is more than good enough to deal with that. So yeah, I might just have to treat myself to a cheeky Ryzen 9. Then I guess it's gonna totally outperform the RTX 3050, and you just fall into a never-ending spiral of upgrading if you're not careful. But yeah, the best value for money and bang for the buck in the UK, definitely on the AM4 platform, is the Ryzen 9s. Hey up Cider, lovely to see you. I hope Mrs. Cider as well. Give her all love, what you do. Give her a big EB hug. Lovely lady, your missus, just saying. Welcome to Ebeez happy little stream. Well, it's all been made happy by Michael, Craig. I mean, it's all credit to Michael. It really, really is. I mean, I'm surprised Jeff don't, you know, do some big upgrades. Because all he's got to do is run a couple of cables to his neighbour's solar panels, and he can boost his power output, you know what I mean, for free. So yeah, I don't understand Jeff sometimes, you know. What are you doing, Jeff? Well, I'm just running a cable off your solar panels. Jeff, why is that? Well, you know, I've just bought a Ryzen 9. Somebody's got to power it. Honestly, you lot, you're wacky. You're a wacky load of whackers, aren't you? You really are. Oh, I couldn't wait to try TruckersMP, and it's not disappointing, but I'm not sure I like driving around the map with no AI traffic. I find that a bit weird for a start. I mean, it's a lot kinder to my rig, but then again, excuse me, surely the map is hosted on the TruckersMP servers. It's not running locally, is it? So therefore, although the PC is still streaming, and I guess that's what hunker chunkers the power. I suppose if I got, you know, a 12 core 24 thread or 16 core 32 thread Ryzen 9, it would certainly help on the streaming stakes. It wouldn't help with the game, because I don't think the game's even multi-threaded yet. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Of course I could be wrong. Quite happy to get shot down in flames.
Keep left.
Keep left? I've got to go in the goddamn way station for the 5 billionth time, pointlessly. You don't have to stop here.
Finding a new route.
Oh my god. I mean, really. I think this is the only thing that does my absolute head in about this game. Maybe all the drivers are pinned. Don't, Craig, because Michael will get the right ump about it, you know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, a bit of a long day today. I tell you, a long old day. Not stopped today, it's been a real busy day. Now, what have we got here? And more importantly, how long have we got left? We've got 9 hours and 30 minutes to complete the job.
Keep left.
And we've only got 3 hours and 1 minute, so we've got time to go and do a little bit of discovery while we're on the TruckersMP. And also, I can't remember if map discovery on TruckersMP translates over to the local map on the PC or not. Hopefully it does. So I think there's a truck dealer here.
Keep right and then exit right.
Yes, ma'am. I don't think there's a garage here, but if there's a garage, we'll buy it. If there's a truck dealer, we'll discover it. That's the whole point.
Go straight on.
Hang on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Batman. Oh, map zoom is tab. Really? Well... I've actually gone by it, haven't I? Well, I'd want to turn right and right, wouldn't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try Ebeez style. So I actually want to go right and right then, not left and left. Let me just have a look. Actually left would have done it nicely, wouldn't it? Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know. Let's try left and left.
Okay, let's find a new route. Keep right.
Oh, I'm going to go find Yep, there we go. Going across on a red line. Oh, what the hell, screw it. So we want to actually come down here. This more or less takes us straight to the Kenworth dealer. And I'm hoping a truck dealer, not a recruitment agency.
Keep left.
There we go.
And then turn left.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn left.
Sure, we haven't left the city, you know. And it's still not fully grasped.
Go straight on.
The American traffic system, yet being an Englishman. Yeah, it's right down the bottom here and then turn left and we're there. I think. Me thinketh. Oh no, it's the next left actually I want to take. Good job I checked. So it's the next left. Left turn, Clyde.
Go straight on.
I don't know why you Americans call pedestrians PEDs, because in the UK a PED is an abbreviation of moped. Just saying. You got a 5800X CPU. I can say. Well, the thing is, Michael, would the import duty be less because it's got bent pins? Do you think the bentness of the CPU would lighten the import tax? Just saying.
Recomputing. Make a U-turn.
Yeah, this is right.
Never
I'm
mind.
getting excited.
I'll find a new route.
I don't want to make a U-turn, love. Just saying. Turn it
Please,
in.
make a U-turn when possible.
Shut up. Oh, wow. Train stazione.
Finding a new route.
As we've got no AR traffic, we can use the whole road
Never mind.
to drag
I'll
this
find a new
bad
route.
boy round.
When possible, make a U-turn.
Now, where's this truck dealer? Down here on the right. You shut up about the recomputing bit.
Please, make a U-turn.
No.
When possible.
You can say
Let's find a
please
new
all
route.
you like, love. I'll have
Make
to
a
get one of
U-turn.
them goggles insultive sat navs.
Reroute.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it? One of the ones that rips you, you know.
Please, make a U-turn.
Will you
when
please
possible.
do as your sat nav
Never mind. I'll find a new
recommends? Oh, it would be a bloody Kenworth dealer.
When possible, make a U-turn.
You know, otherwise you'll end up with bent pins.
Recomputing.
We wouldn't want you to bend your pins.
Please, make a U-turn when possible.
Okay, so that's great. That's discovered that truck dealer. Save that away. Of course, the problem is now, I'm in a bit of a Phil Nickel here, ain't I? A bit of a pickle. Because I've got to find a way of... This is never going to work, you know, this is going to be a right ear of the pigness. I don't think I'm going to be able to turn that round in a billion years. I think myself I'm going to end up jackknifing it, and then I'll end up having to fly. I daren't look at the trailer right now. I really daren't. I just daren't look at the trailer. Well, I was just going to say, actually, it's not too bad. There you go. I told you I'd end up jackknifing it. Maybe Matt wouldn't offer me a job as a Matt truck ambassador. Okay, well, I'm guessing we've not got enough room there to turn that around. And I'm guessing, I'm in double pickle, because I'm guessing you're not allowed to fly on TruckersMP, are you? Let's just see if this has been disabled. Yep. About control up and F9. Yep. Oh dear, Ebeez, ain't you in a mess? Ain't you in a 2 and 8? Well, and I can't go forward or backwards, look. Oh my God. And if I'm not careful, look, I'm going to get it jammed on the lamppost. So I can't go forward, can't go back. Oh my God, Ebeez. only me could get in a state like this. Well, we've got no choice, have we? Which I really didn't want to do. Now we've got 9 hours. It don't take 33 minutes.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't the end of the world. We've still got to get it the hell out of here, which is going to be no easy thing. And I guess the lesson to be learned is don't go garage exploring when you've got a bad boy on the back. And now I've got to clear that fence and mind the lamppost. I think, you know, I think we're going to be okay here. Nicely done, Ebeez. Done like a pro, just saying. Just saying. I did. The trailer was literally pinned. Hey up, Dave. How you diddly doing? Hope you and Mrs. Dave are safe and well. Cripes, Craig, I really pinned that up, didn't I? Let's hope I didn't bend the pins in the trailer, just saying. Just bear with me a minute, I just need to top my skooma pipe up. Also known as my dummy. You gotta fill your dummy in, you gotta have your dummy while you're enjoying a bit of ATS pro driving. Driving like a pro. You know, where else do you see this quality of driving on YouTube, just saying. You should make a pin of that. Love it, Craig. You're having some mileage out of this tonight, aren't you? Is Michael alright? He's been a bit quiet.
Get ready to turn left.
I hope he's bent over laughing.
Turn left.
Well, there's our beautiful car. I don't think we got any damage, did we? We didn't damage it, I don't think. No, we didn't damage it. We're good to go.
Get ready to turn right.
Because you run TruckersMP, Ebeez.
Turn right.
Standard functions are not available unless you bring the said vehicle to a stop. These messages will remain pinned on your screen. Oh, Michael likes it, Dave. He thinks it could do with a couple of pins in it here and but apart from that, you know, he thinks it's he did say a couple of the places could do, a couple of the interface menus could be, you know, could be bent a bit more. But apart from that, yeah, it's good.
Go straight on.
Poor old Michael. I haven't seen this many pins. Getting used to it, it's okay. Well, I mean,
Keep right, and then turn
I don't know if you agree, Craig, but I think the new interface
right.
is a bit like a bent pin that's, you know, flat to the seat. It's a bit flat, isn't it? Oh dear. Laugh and nearly bought around. Hey up, Heather, lovely to see ya. How did your birthday go? Did you have a nice time? Did you FaceTime your boyfriend? Did you get some nice prezzies? How's Mom? She alright? Hopefully she's good. Oh dear. I bet Dave's sitting there thinking, what is EB going on about? Well, I'll let Michael explain, Dave. But put it like this, a lot of pleasure will ensue if he does. I'm just saying. A lot of pleasure and edification. Because he's done an EB stunt. As he's very kindly reminded me. And he's referring to the time that I walked out to my office with a full cup of coffee in hand. Oh, tripped up the step. Watch the mug in slow motion, a full hot cup of coffee, go up in the air and land squarely in the middle of the PC, and of course completely trash and wreck the innards.
And then turn
well,
right.
Michael's got a little ditty to tell you, Dave.
Turn right.
He's tried to go one better than old Ebeez. And look, my PC may well have been full of coffee, but at least it wasn't bent. I'm just saying. But Michael can't wait for Jeff stream. Yeah, loosen the AI. I love how Michael blames the kit for it bending, and I ended up bending it. Just so you know, Dave, we're changing Michael's name from Michael Lilly to Yuri Gelly Lilly. Because he has this ability to bend pins, just saying. Love it, Craig. Some bobby pins, yeah. I don't think that's going to power it. Anyway, Dave, the upshot is Michael's done himself a downgrade. Oh, jeez. I've not had this much pleasure since Heather was shitting on the live stream. I'm just saying. Oh my God. This is the life. This absolutely is the life. And it's been so long since I've been on TruckersMP. I'm super excited to have a bit of this. With this big boy load on the back of our beautiful Mac. Doing 48.
Left.
Do a hell of a lot more than that, that's for sure. Let's kick it up. Let's try and do 55. I think the little Mac will do us 55 even with this huge load on the back. I'm just having the time of my life at the minute. I mean, I've been bent up laughing, Dave.
Keep left.
Oh dear. Anyway, Michael Geller there. Practicing the art. I mean, I think Craig did buy him a Uri Geller's book of bending spoons and knives. Michael took it a bit too literally and decided to have a go at his Ryzen CPU, and sure enough, them pins are bent. Oh, Michael. You couldn't write it, could you? Let me just have a look at the chat. I've got to pull over and stop because you're not allowed to just press the escape key on MP. It tilted back and I tried to push it back flat. And the back went down before it went flat. This is always the way, Michael. Oh, so am, Dave. So am. Is EB ever right? I'm always right. I am the Oracle, Heather. You know, I mean, come on, you lot should know that by now. You've been around me for long enough. And as I remember right, you lot filled your boots with a cup of coffee, Hinton, just saying. And I know Michael absolutely wet himself well after. Because that you literally could not have written. Be right back on the Michael for 2 minutes. And we're back. Sorry, I just bent over me. And it kind of moves it. Anyway. Oh dear. Thank you, Dave. Of course, I just can't believe Michael's done. It's just a sort of stunt I'd do, actually. Just trying to think if I've ever bent any CPU pins. I think I did once, but I think it was on an old AMD X64, I think it was, dual core. And I think I bent the pins on that once years ago in a PC, wrecked it. It was just impossible to bend them all back. That's why I've always preferred the Intel design of CPU to the AMDs because Intel stopped using pins and used them little knobbles that couldn't be bent. And I thought that was great. That was a great shout. And I still to this day don't see why CPU manufacturers have to have them as pins. I guess it's all down to costs and the dies and everything else. But I did think that was a good innovation from Intel, not to have any pins. So it's a shame that there's nobody on the American TruckersMP, isn't it? In 80 players on the Euro Truck server, there's probably 5,000 players. Wow, what a difference. What a difference. I'm going to have an hard time doing an idiots on the road video with this, and but anyway, I thought I'd give it a try. At least now we've got the best of all worlds. We've not only got our local profile, we can take online World of Trucks loads on our local profile, and we can also do convoys locally, and we can do a bit of the old TruckersMP, so we've literally got the best of all worlds.
Turn left.
There she is, our big boy trailer, as we're making our way down to Salina. It's the first time I've heard anybody talk on it. Oh my god, there's OTR Trucking Co. RBL Logistics, whoever that is. And you know what I'm going to need pretty darn shortly? A fuel station. Oh, but we're okay. We're actually in Salina now, on the outskirts of Salina. Fabulous. We've certainly got enough to make the delivery. Well, it was nice to come back onto TruckersMP, but I think I'll stick to my local profile for now. Certainly wonderful to experience it again while we're on the wind blows. I'm not sure I'll ever go back to Linux Mint, you know. Does that put me in the bad person category?
Get ready to turn
I honestly don't think I'll ever go back to Linux Mint after this, you know. Because I'm having... And it's not Linux Mint's fault. I'm just having such a great time on the wind blows. That I can't see the point. Why would I regress? Why would I go backwards? Hang on a second, let me just check what Michael's got to say. They are way too easy to screw up for sure, but yeah, they are. Yeah, bye Craig. See you soon. Since you're back on Windblows, EB, how about a video what we need to turn off to keep Microsoft somewhat out of control of the PC if possible? Well, the thing is, Michael, right, if I let you into all of my secrets, here's the thing, I'm not going to have any secrets left. I mean, this version of Windows 11 is a standard run-of-the-mill Windows 11 home, but I've turned all the telemetry off, I've turned all the co-pilot off, I've just turned basically everything off. And that's why it runs pretty much as fast as Linux, because there's just no background services. You know, I've turned all the printing off. I don't have a printer.
And then turn left.
So that's why mine runs so darn good. But if I do a video on it and let you all in on my little secret, well, A, first of all, I'd never live it down. And B, I won't have any secrets left.
Keep right and then turn right.
But we'll see. Maybe I'll do a cheeky video on
turn right.
Ebeez secrets. Maybe I'll call it Secrets with Ebeez. Things you never thought possible from Ebeez. I mean, look, I've took enough flack over changing from Mint back to Windows. If I show you how I one button streamline Windows, I don't think I'd have any subscribers left on the channel, to be honest. I don't think anybody would ever talk to me again. Just saying. The one thing I really like about Linux is the file transfer speed. Bar none faster than Windows. Just saying. Actually, you're wrong there, Dave. If you streamline your Windows, then you'll find that your file transfer speeds, your network speeds, they are just as rock solid and reliable as Linux. And, you know, I mean, as I say, Lord forbid, I'm back on the wind blows and absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. But you do have to turn a lot of things off and streamline it so it can, you know, run, if you like, as it's supposed to be ran before Microsoft get the little Mickey sticks on it. In terms of speed, it's just so quick, it's lightning fast. But as I say, that's because I've Ebeezed it and kind of in a way Linuxized it. But there is one thing you can do, Dave, for sure. Yes, but that's why I suggested a video to help some of us simple folks. Hint, hint. Yeah, but here's the thing, Dave. I'm the simpleton, not you. I don't call me Simpleton Peck for nothing. So this is what you need to do, Dave. Are you paying attention? Have I got your full attention here? You're not batting your eyelids at Mrs. Dave, are you? You're not paying attention. I don't want you to go and miss any of this. So all you need to do is, I'm never going to live this down, by the way, is right click your start button, go to terminal, admin, click yes, let it load up, and then enter this command. Press enter, and that's all you need to do. And your Windows installation will run just as fast as any Linux installation. That's all you've got to do. It's that simple. There you go. And then after a while, this utility will load up. Go to tweaks and left click standard. I'm going to untick run disk cleanup because I do that manually. And then all you need to do is left click tweaks and it will disable and physically turn off everything. And if you do this after every update, you'll find that your Windows PC runs as fast as stable and as reliable as any Linux, just saying. That's all you need to do, Dave. Life's that easy. This will start going in a minute once it's finished creating a system restore point, which it does all the while, bless it. There you go. And then it's like being on a Linux box. You know, you just open the terminal and watch unintelligible rows of text go by and let it finish. There you go. And it's just disabling literally everything that Microsoft want to enable. You don't need to download it, Dave. Just enter the command. There you go. Tweaks are finished. Press your cross, and that's it. It's faster than a Linux distro because everything's turned off. Your telemetry's off. Your Copilot's off. Your key logging's off. Your registry's been tweaked and streamlined. It's just fantastic. It's great. And you're good to go. And this is, I don't even know. God, this is the trouble when you've been on Linux for so long. Oh, about your PC does come up. So just to show you that I'm not taking the piss, you'll see I'm on the Ryzen 5 1600 6-core processor, 24 gigs of RAM, 64-bit operating system, which is Windows 11 24H2, not 22H2, 24H2. It's bang up to date, and I think it's genuine. If a activation state, Windows is activated with a digital license linked to your, so it's not a ropey, dodgy copy. And that's all you need to do, Dave. And, you know, I'm not being funny. I mean, it's quicker than Linux. And you don't have to enter any console commands. So I'll just put that up on the screen for you again. So if you right click your start button and left click terminal admin, click yes. Sorry, that's the command that you want. I don't know if I can zoom it in. I can. There you go. But you must be in administrative terminal mode for it to work. IRM space quotes https christitus.com/win and then pipe and IEX. And that's all you need. Run that. And it'll take a while to pull it down off GitHub and execute it. And once it does it, you're done. And that's all you need to have a Linux experience on the Windows. Now, I've installed Sophos antivirus because I've used it for about 6 gazillion years. And it's only the free one, the Sophos Home. It's just that I've never really trusted Windows Defender, no matter how good Microsoft tell me it is. And if ever you also, because it is Windows, by the way, if ever you need a one-shot throwaway cleaner, then you want Hitman Pro. And it is, it's just I've used this for years, absolute years. Download the 64-bit of Hitman Pro. Let's go to the downloads folder. Oh, I must delete the ZAF. I have installed the Zmods audio framework into American Truck. So I actually don't need all that crap any longer. Go to delete. There we go. I'll leave reshade set up in there because I'm still experimenting and having a blast. But as I was saying earlier on in the stream, you know, GIMP, Audacity, OBS, Kdenlive, Inkscape, Blender, they're all readily available for the Windows. So you can really have a wonderful Linux-esque experience on your wind blowers. So yeah, I really am a bit of a cheap bastard, and I just saying. But this is what I'm saying. I don't feel any need to go back to Linux now. I really don't. And if ever you're worried that you might have been to some dodgy sites, and I don't mean pornographic sites and all that stuff. You can go to dodgy websites just downloading bloody truck mods if you're not careful. Just run Hitman Pro, and it's free of charge, to run once. If you want to buy it and have it permanently installed, I've never done that. I've only ever downloaded it when I suspected there was something dodgy going on. I really didn't really want it to do that, but anyway, hopefully you guys and girls can still see the stream. Hopefully it's not shut the stream down. No, I don't think it has. And already it started going through the tracking cookies and oh, excuse me, it'll pick all the stuff up that your average everyday run-of-the-mill ho-hum antivirus program will miss. It's picked Leicester up, which is my World of Warships. Users at data local Discord, it's picked that up, and the update exe is suspicious. But you'll see in the box to the right, it's selected by default ignore. And it's starting to find various different .dlls and exes and auto upload them for analysis to the Hitman Pro website. So this is one of them bits of kit that open Morrowind, and it's uploading that. And what it will do is it will upload it to the Hitman Pro website, analyze it, and it will, once it's happy that it's okay, it will automatically set it as ignore. It won't delete anything that's not a threat. But all these exes, and these are all genuine exe files, it's copying them, compressing them, and uploading them for tests to Hitman. And as I say, it's a free program. It's not full of malware itself. It's not full of ads and stuff. So there you go, Dave. You now know all my secrets. You're as much of a Windows hoe as I am. And it's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's only because I've used both Sophos and Hitman Pro for years. But you very rarely see many people extol the virtues of it. Look, it's even found Pornhub.com. Where on earth is that come from? It's a cookie. Scorecard search, MMM stat. And all this crap starts creeping onto your Windows PC that on a Linux PC you really don't have to worry about. You're very welcome, Dave. I just hope it really helps you out and just helps you get the best out of your computer, because that's really what it's about. It's just about getting the best out of your PC, whether you're running Windows, whether you're running Linux or Mac. It's about really, I guess it's about just using the right tool for the job. And once you know what those tools are, that's it. You're set for life. There we go. If we go back on to, you can see how fast Firefox is running. And again, as I always say in every live stream, please bear in mind that I am running on a super entry-level budget hardware PC. I'm not on a £5,000 PC, and yet the speed is, I think, fantastic. And it's certainly as quick as Linux. I wouldn't say it's faster than Linux, but it's no slower than Linux, that's for sure. Pretty instant. I mean, how quick is quick enough? It's quick enough. So there you go, everybody. I'm going to end the live stream here. I hope that's helped you all out. Those of you that are on the Winblows, if you're on the Linux, ignore this section altogether. Have a great evening. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, everybody.